It's 11 o'clock at night, which probably doesn't seem late to some of you guys, but for me, this is way past my bedtime. But I really wanted to make this video, so I guzzled a cup of coffee and I'm up. I'm tired, but I can't sleep even if I try. So here we are. All right, guys, I made a mistake, okay? I messed up with this one. On my last video, I wanted to try a wash and go using a mousse, and I had the Doux Mousse Def in my house. I used it the way that I would make a wash and go with gel. And I didn't realize that the directions say do not use it with oil. And I always use oil on my wash and goes. So I apologize. Don't get me wrong. I like how it turned out in the video. I said I liked it. But a lot of you guys are telling me that I shouldn't use oils. In my defense, I did say I had this for a long time. So it's kind of one of those things where you have a product for a while and you just pick it up and just use it. Lesson learned for me to always read the directions, no matter how long I've had this product. Okay, so let's start from the back. Well, I did a few things wrong. First of all, I used other products along with the mousse. So the directions say don't use any other products with it, just use unclean hair. And so that's what I did. I deep conditioned my hair for probably like 4 hours, which is overkill. My hair gets dry so easily. That's why I love doing my lock method and all that to lock the moisture in. My hair just gets so dry so fast. So I want to make sure, I kind of basically prepared my hair like I'm doing a silk press. I wanted to make sure that my hair was as moisturized as I could get it. So I deep conditioned my hair using, well, I didn't have any of the plumping deep conditioner. That would have been my first choice. But I did have some multi-use softening leave-in conditioner. So I used that and I let that sit for a good 4 hours. And then I rinsed it out and here I am. And yeah, I feel a difference, like just how it's gliding through my hair. Like I said, I've never done a mousse wash and go. So I apply it like I would a normal gel. So this is a completely new learning experience for me to apply it on not soaking wet hair, but kind of just like damp hair. On some of the videos that I saw, the stylist was kind of like brushing it through. And look, I never do this on my wash and goes. I'm just not a shingling type of girl. My hair is very thick and very coily, and so I like when I wash and go, I wash and go. But this is a good lesson for me, you know, step outside the box and do it a different way on my own personal hair. So I'm just kind of shingling it through, using the brush to define, and then using my fingers to further define. Like they really pack on this mousse. That was the other thing too, is that a lot of people were mentioning I didn't use enough mousse. So I'm packing this on and I see the difference. Wow, it looks so good. Yeah. Yay, we're learning things. Stepping outside my box. When you're just so used to doing things a certain way, it's hard to step outside your box and think that there's even a different, you know, another way to do it. So this is like exciting for me. That looks good. All right, so again, just coating section with a ton of mousse on bare hair that has been thoroughly deep conditioned. We got mousse flying everywhere. Raking that through with a brush and my fingers. Yeah, it looks really, 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 really good. And the brush that I'm using is the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. I never do this. Like, this is not, I never style my wash and goes like this. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this. Okay, guys, I like this. Thank you for the feedback. It's really late at night right now, so I'm probably gonna have to sit under my hooded dryer. I'm so happy that I actually stayed up to do this because I don't ever stay up this late anymore. Back in the day, I used to always film videos at night, but the older you get, the less you want to do stuff like that. I don't have the appetite for it anymore, but that cup of coffee sure did help. It was sure inspiring. I don't know why I'm always so afraid to pack on product like this. This is what you gotta do. Okay. See you, la do. because this looks amazing. And I understand now why the owner advises to use the mousse without any other products or oils. As I'm working it in, I can feel the mousse gripping the hair. And I can see how if there is an oil on the curl, it's not gonna be able to define it as well. So I get that. I totally get that. And I think that's amazing. Usually when I use mousse, it's for a flexi rod set or a perm rod set. And I apply it onto a section of hair and then keep it stretched and roll it. So I never really felt how it feels to have mousse gripping a curl. Especially as you work it in with your fingers, you can really feel it gripping on to the hair and just kind of helping to mold that curl. It's amazing. I think it's an amazing product, and I really love how this is turning out. I think it's beautiful. So I'm excited. I'm learning new things over here, and I'm gonna continue working on my hair, but I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you because it's making sense to me now. It's making sense. The product needs to grip the curl pattern. I get it. Beautiful. So I'm gonna come back when it is in conclusion, this mousse wash and go is the shit. Okay, it's Mousse Def. It's Mousse Def. It's Mousse Def. You want to go get it. You want to go get it. My curls are popping. They feel very lightweight. They feel locked in. If it was a humid day, it's not going to revert. I mean, obviously time will tell, but it feels like a nice hard mousse. Like it feels good. It feels very good. Like my curls feel secure. On that note, I'm going to go dry this up and go to bed because it is getting late. It is now 1 a.m. Probably sit under the hooded dryer for about 20 minutes and then I will just see you guys in the morning. So thanks for coming on this mousse journey with me. I will see you in the morning when this is dry. So this is what my hair looked like when it was completely dry. Beautiful, super juicy. It looks amazing. And here I am the very next day. I basically just slept with my satin head wrap all night. I didn't stretch or anything like that. But then when I woke up, I was like, I kind of want to stretch it a little bit more. So I put in a scrunchie and a hair tie to take my kids to summer camp. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out so you guys can see what it looks like stretched. So I just stretched it normally. I didn't do like a half pineapple, half banding thing. So it's not gonna be as drastic as a shape as last time. Letting it dry 100% also helped it keep its shape. I think I'm not gonna air dry my wash and goes anymore really because it's just a pain in the butt. I think I'm just gonna use my hooded dryers from now on, but I think it turned out beautifully. Guys, what do you think? You know, I learned an important lesson, and that is that you should always read the instructions. That, you know, I should have known better. I really should have known better. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. I just saw the mousse and I was like, okay, I'm going to use this like I use gel and just go with it. But thinking that, you know, it was pretty self-explanatory. But I learned my lesson. I also learned that I can shingle my hair. I tried shingling once, probably about 8 years ago, and never did it again. I shingled and I didn't like how it looked, and it took forever because my hair is very thick. But it's very interesting that I tried it once in the very beginning of my natural hair journey and then just gave up after that. Like I never revisited it. And that's why if you go on my page, you don't see one shingling or finger curl video on my page because I don't do it. I did it once like in my own private time and I hated it and never did it again. But I gave up so easily. Like why did I not continue trying, or why didn't I revisit it? But I'm so happy that I, you know, gave this a try, because I didn't think shingling was for me. I thought my hair was too thick and that it would take too much time, but that really didn't take too much time, and it was definitely worth the results. The results are absolutely gorgeous. This is a great mousse. I feel like you guys should definitely give it a try. It doesn't feel dry. Like I really thought it was gonna feel dry, but it feels, again, very hydrated and nourished. And I mean, my 4-hour deep conditioner probably helped. That's why it's so important to prep your hair before you use these products. I was concerned that it was going to be drying, applying it just on my bare hair, especially after reading a lot of the comments that said like that you guys love the mousse as well, but it dried your hair out. I was very concerned. But I think what you really need to do is like prep it like you're about to straighten your hair. Like do your thorough deep conditioning treatment. And I deep conditioned my hair for a good 4 hours, which may have been overkill, but like my hair feels great. And I feel like this is probably gonna last for at least 4 days. It doesn't feel dry at all. It doesn't feel super moisturized either. It just kind of feels styled. Like the hair feels hard, but like not in a bad way, just like secure, held. So for those of you guys who have said that you have this mousse at home, like you tried it and you love it, but you don't like how it dries out your hair, maybe you just need to do a better deep conditioning treatment beforehand. So take some time to really give your hair some love, like wash it, condition it, deep condition it, leave the conditioner on for a really long amount of time, and then oversaturate the hair. I think that's the other key, is like really use a lot of this. I was very conservative with how I was using it before, but the second time I piled it on, like pile this stuff on so it can coat and almost like form a shell over the curl. Kind of like how you would apply gel on your head if you were doing like finger waves, that kind of thing. So apply a ton of this so that it can lock in all that moisture. And I feel like you'll get better results. So anyway, I'm happy that you guys shared your thoughts on what I was doing wrong and helped me fix it, because I think it came out so pretty in the end, and I'm definitely going to be doing this again. And I can't wait to try other mousse products and see like how that works on my wash and go, because I've never used, this is my first time using mousse on my wash and go, and I freaking love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go back into my other video and probably pick out some of those mousse that you guys recommended in that video to try next. But let me know what you guys think. Hope that this video helped. I'm gonna go now because I am so hot and sweating. It's disgusting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video.